classic case of overlooking a team to get to the next week. Mizzou drops a lot. Can't just find it. Drops to Indiana 31-27 at home. You know, people are still calling, hey, season's not over yet. You don't have an SEC loss yet. But if we play like that and that offensive line does not improve, we're going to get killed this weekend. We're going to get killed in 2 weeks against Georgia. Tennessee will beat us. Florida will beat us. A&M will kill us. Arkansas, the way they're playing, will beat us. And you may be looking at another 6-6, 5-7 season. So it's got to pick up. Now, I do think this is a case of overlooking a team, though. I mean, Indiana has a decent offense. Nate Sudfeld's a pretty good quarterback. Tevin Coleman's obviously a good running back, but he's not as good as Mike Davis or Todd Gurley. He's a little bit faster. But still, I mean, the offensive line was just unbearable. The defensive line, you didn't have Marcus Golden. That obviously played a factor. But still, no excuse to lose to Indiana. It sucks, honestly. And I gotta hope if they're overlooking this game to get to South Carolina, they better beat South Carolina. Because the way South Carolina's playing, I'm not like confident, like, oh, we're gonna kill you, but I'm still confident we can go into Williams-Brice and win. But with how inconsistent South Carolina's been on defense, but it's got to pick up. We lose starting guard Anthony Gotti to a torn ACL. Brad McNulty will take his place. Mitch Hall has been demoted to second string. Connor McGovern will be back at guard where he was last year and did a pretty solid job. And Taylor Chappell will be taking over at right tackle. Now, I don't know if you want your offensive lineman's first career start to be at Williams-Brice in a night game after South Carolina's got a game day. But, hey, again, I have to stay confident. South Carolina will have some stuff for you. Maybe tonight I'll even put something up. You will get a hate week. I bet. I mean, I think this team will be ready for you after what happened last year and what's been, I think this team will be ready. Especially, back against the wall. We need this one bad. But South Carolina is probably a better team, and it will be an upset. I mean, they're 7-point favorites on the road. Darius White will be out for this game. Wesley Leftwich will be making his first start. But you'll see a lot more of Jamon Moore, Nate Brown, some of the high wide receiver recruits Mizzou's had. But it still feels better to have that senior and Darius White there. I was rewatching the Vanderbilt-South Carolina game, and that's made me confident we can beat this team. Vanderbilt is not a good team, and they came pretty close. They did they played pretty well. So that's all I gotta say. South Carolina, be ready for some stuff. You guys come back and me talk some trash. We'll have some fun this week. Because really, you, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, really the only ones that have. I mean, Arkansas doesn't have anybody. Texas A&M doesn't have anybody. Trying to think. Kentucky doesn't have anybody. So, I mean, I'm the only Mizzou guy, so come bring it on. Just still disappointing. I mean, we drop out of the rankings, obviously. But we'll be back in with a win this week. So, all you can say is, go Tigers, M-I-Z, Z-O-U. Let's get it done in Columbia this weekend.